Hey, Active Volcanoes, happy Tuesday. This is Corey here, coming at you live from New Jersey, and I'm so excited to practice with you today. We are going to do a practice with the intent of breathing as your life matters. Let's get started. This is going to be a twisting practice. You will need at least one block, preferably two. And let me get this set up, make sure the quality is going, and we will meet on our mat. All right. So come into a comfortable seat, and that could be on your block if you'd like. I was camping all weekend and sleeping in a tent for 4 days, so I'm feeling a little stiff still. So it helps to open up your hips by sitting on a block. And switch the cross of your legs so you're in the non-habitual seated cross. It's nice to unhook the ankles and let the feet have some room, especially in this non-habitual seated position. Allow your eyes to close or your gaze to come to the floor. And start to listen for your breath. If Ujjayi breath is in your practice, turn that on now. That audible oceanic sound. On your inhale, feel for lengthening the spine towards the ceiling. And on your exhale, keep the length in the spine and relax shoulders and arms. Inhale, feel the sit bones and the pelvis root down. Exhale, continue to find length between the vertebrae. Inhale, soften the muscles of the face as you lift the heart towards the chin. Exhale, soften the jaw. Keep breathing like this, finding length on the inhale and the exhale as I speak to you. Our practice is going to be devoted to breathing in a way as if your life really, truly matters. Every moment of your life. What energy do you need to bring in right now? How do you need to breathe for your practice to be devoted to your life? Inhale, feel the breath spread around the heart. Exhale, pull low belly in. Inhale, breathe in a way of thriving. Exhale, let go of any struggle. Carry this intent with you throughout your practice, making every breath count. Honoring that you are taking the time to bring in self-care and self-love by practicing yoga. And with this intent of breathing in a way that your life matters, you will create a ripple effect in your own vibration that will spread to others after you leave your mat. Go ahead and softly open your eyes, bat the eyes open. And you can stay seated on your block or come off of your block into a straddle position. Lifting the toes, spreading the toes apart, which opens up the arches of your feet. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, relax shoulders down the back. This is what it would look like if you're staying on top of your block. If you want to come off of your block, the hand position for the pranayama is behind the body, like so. Here we're going to do about 100 Kapalabhati breaths, which are also known as breaths of fire. If you're seated on the floor, tent your fingers, bend the elbows, and squeeze shoulder blades together. If you're on a block, just relax the arms down by your side. Push the sit bones into the earth or the block, lifting up through the diaphragm. Kapalabhati is an inhale through the nose and a sharp exhale through the nose with a pumping of the abdomen on the exhale. I'll start you off. Take an inhale halfway. Exhale sharply, pull the belly in and continue. I'll let you know when to stop. Soften the muscles of the face as you continue. Relax the bottom row of teeth away from the top row of teeth. Continue to keep the feet active. On your inhale, you soften the belly. On the exhale, it's a sharp pull back. Take about 10 more. On the last one, big inhale, smooth exhale. Go ahead and adjust your legs on your mat so that you come into a one-legged side bend. This will have two stages. Left leg is straight, right foot bends into the inner thigh. Activate the feet, meaning spread and flex the arches of the foot, toes, feeling the ankle light up. Side bend is stage one, then we'll move into a neck release, which will be stage two. Take your left hand on the inside of your left leg, relax it down, palm open. Inhale, reach the right arm straight up overhead and then over toward the left foot. And then relax your head and neck. Inhale, listen for your breath. Exhale, pull the abdomen in to revolve open. Tendency will be here to fold forward. But this is a side bend, opening up and exposing the right rib cage. Inhale, take a deep breath into heart center. Exhale, soften the left shoulder away from the left ear so that the head is not supported by the shoulder, rather letting gravity do the work. Inhale, spread the right fingers, extend the right arm, wrapping the shoulder towards the armpit, but continuing to lift open in the diaphragm. Devote another deep breath into your body. Exhale, stay in the side bend. Just reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Pause. Give yourself a little lift and opening in the chest. Coming into neck release. Let the right arm hover over the back of your mat. Spread the fingers. And it's really like you're pulling your right shoulder away from the head, leaning in opposite directions. Inhale a little more than you're used to. Exhale, draw the tailbone and the sit bones down into the earth. Oh, I feel a delicious stretch in the side of my jaw, all the way up to my temples. Inhale like this is the only thing that matters in your life. Exhale, push the straight leg down into the earth, flexing the toes. To come out of this pose, reach through this right arm that's hovering to pull yourself up. Keep your head and neck relaxed. You go slowly, sitting up. Take your left hand, bring it to the left cheek, and give yourself a little rub. And then pick your head up with the strength of your hand and arm. One of my favorites. Switch sides. Extend your right leg long. Activate the feet, flexing the toes. And feel for pushing the legs and the pelvis down to continue to grow along the spine. Lie your right arm on the inside of your right leg and just relax it there. Kind of wiggle the shoulder open so it doesn't hike up and lock. Keep the feet active. Inhale, lift the left arm up towards the ceiling, spreading the fingers. And then go into your one-legged side bend. Arm reaches towards the front of your mat. And then soften the head and neck. You might want to rock it forward and back to find that sweet spot. Soften the jaw. Let the lips hang, as well as the tongue. Inhale, lengthen the torso long. Exhale, pull low belly in. Unless you're pregnant, draw tailbone and sit bones into the earth. Inhale, feel the ribs expand away from one another. Exhale, wrap shoulder towards the armpit, but keep the diaphragm open. Devote your breathing to your body. This is supreme self-love. Notice where you're struggling and can you let that go another layer? Inhale, draw the straight leg down into the floor, flexing the toes and squeezing the thigh and kneecap. Exhale, relax the head and neck, one more layer. Stage 2, neck release in the side bend. Reach the right arm up, spread the fingers still, then hover the right hand towards the back of your mat, palm down. Right, and this opens up the scalene muscles and upper trapezius, and even the jaw and the temple. Inhale, telescope the ribs, lifting them away from the waist. Exhale, pull abdomen in and continue to open the heart. Slide shoulders down the back. Breathe in a way that soothes the body. Inhale, spread a breath wide towards the right and the left. Exhale, slide the right shoulder down the back, away from the throat. To come out of the pose, reach through the right arm that's hovering. Gradually pull yourself up to center. Head and neck stays relaxed. Strong core. Take your right hand, caress your face. Feel the weight of your head. And then just like you would pick up an infant child, Do so with your own head rising up, feeling the length in the sides of your body as well as your throat. Great. Go ahead and straighten your legs and make your way onto your back for some elbow to knee. Lying down. If you're pregnant, come into reclined Baddha Konasana until we're done. Interlace your hands behind your head and neck for elbow to knee. And then switch the class, switch your non-habitual one. Bring the hands behind the base of the head, where the head and neck meet. Point the elbows up toward the ceiling, which wraps the shoulders. Lift your head off the mat. Lift your feet off the mat as well. Feet are at the height of the knees. They can even relax down a little more. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone. Notice my knees stay over the hips. Exhale, reach both elbows to the left knee, straighten the right leg, pull belly down. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone. Exhale, elbows reach towards the right knee, so you lift up off the right shoulder. Straighten the left leg on a 45-degree angle, pull belly down. Inhale, back to center, head stays up. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone. Exhale, elbows to the left, straighten the right, push the mid and low back into the floor. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone. Exhale, elbows reach up and to the right, straighten the left leg, squeeze left sit bone muscle, pull belly down. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone. Feel your strength. Exhale, elbows to the left, straighten the right, pull low belly to the mat. Inhale deeply, like you're nourishing your energy level. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone. Exhale, reach elbows to the right, extend left leg really, really long, Barbie foot, pull belly down. Inhale, back to center, one more round, that means 2 left. Breathe in. Hold the breath once you're full, curl the tailbone. Then exhale, lift up and to the left, get off your left shoulder so you're not tipping over. Straighten the right leg, pull belly down. Inhale, back to center, this is it, give it your all. Take a really big, nourishing breath in. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone. Exhale, elbows go to the right, straighten left leg, draw belly down and in. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, feet down. Relax your head down gently. And then bring one hand to your diaphragm and 3rd chakra and your other hand to your 2nd chakra, right above pubic bone. Just feeling these energy centers. Tapping into your chi, your life force. Feeling this life force, this strength, and spreading it, fanning it to your limbs and other parts of your body. Hug your knees into your chest, giving them a squeeze. Release the feet down to the floor, setting up for bridge pose. Relax arms down by your side. If you tucked your shoulders under, untuck them, really spreading them on the mat, taking up space. Inhale, curl the tailbone. Exhale, lift the hips and spine off the mat. Inhale, squeeze sit bone muscles. Exhale, soften the throat, jaw, and face. Inhale, listen for your own breath. Exhale, feel for letting go of struggle. Inhale a little more than you're used to. Exhale, lift the pubic bone up. Can you feel the four corners of your feet? You can amplify that sensation by lifting and spreading the toes. Inhale, curl the tailbone, lengthening the low back. Exhale, soften the shoulder girdle. To come out of the pose, lower the upper back, just the space between the shoulders. Pause, scoop the hips up. Lower the mid back, bra line. Pause, curl the tailbone. Lengthen the low back. Keep the feet engaged. Lower the low back, sacrum, and tailbone. Unraveling as you go down. Roll to one side. And make your way up to a comfortable seat, keeping your head and neck relaxed. Right? And this is a challenging thing to remember and to practice because our neck is always in control. Cradle your head with that bottom hand and pick yourself up. Pick your head up. Awesome. Stand up and we'll meet at the top of our mats for some sun salutations. Maybe grab a drink of water. Continue to breathe in a nourishing and thriving way, like your life matters, even during transitions. All right. Coming to the top of your mat. If your low back or hamstrings are tight, keep your feet at hip width apart. So that's like two of your fists fitting between your feet. If not, you can heel toe your feet together and stay there. Bring your hands to heart center. Lift the toes, stretching the bones and the arches of your feet. Squeeze sit bones, already tucking the tailbone, which lengthens the low back. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, pulling the low belly in, unless you're pregnant. Inhale, left leg, reach it back, lower the knee. You can double up padding if you need to. Rise up. Exhale, hands come down to the floor. Inhale into high plank. Pause, lower your knees. Unhook the tops of your feet. Scoop the front of the pubic bone up, squeezing the sit bones. Lower halfway, pause, slide the shoulders down the back. Lower the rest of the way smoothly. Slide the hands forward, low cobra. So at first you start in Sphinx, then maybe you scoot your elbows a couple inches forward. Spread the fingers. This is one of my favorite poses. Inhale, lift the elbows and ribcage off the mat. Exhale, pull the heart forward. As you reach through the toes, come on down. Hands come back under the shoulders. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Slide them down your back to prepare. Curl toes. Push into downward dog. One more like that. Inhale, glide forward. Lower the knees. Unhook the tops of the feet. Lower halfway. Slide shoulders down. Lower the rest of the way. Articulating these movements. Slide hands forward. Low cobra. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, lengthen and open the diaphragm to lower. Hands under the heads of the shoulders. Squeeze shoulder blades and elbows. Head and neck can stay relaxed. Curl toes. Exhale into downward dog. Push the floor away. On your next inhale, step your left foot forward. Lower your right knee. Rise up. Soften shoulders, pull belly in. On your next exhale, hands down to the floor, step up, forward fold. Inhale, roll or reach up to a stand. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward and bow down. Inhale, right foot steps back, lower the knee, rise up. 3 breaths here this time. Inhale, telescope the ribs. Exhale, pull abdominal wall towards the spine. Squeeze right sit bone muscle. On your next exhale, hands down. Inhale into high plank, just 1 chaturanga this time. Lower the knees, unhook the toes. Pull belly and squeeze sit bones. Lower down gracefully from here. Inhale, stretching the breath as you lengthen and lift up for low cobra. Exhale, pull the heart forward and lower down. Hands under shoulders, curl toes, downward dog. Inhale, guide the right knee to your chin, step the foot down, low lunge, reach up, 3 breaths. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, push the floor away with your feet and legs. Exhale to release. Inhale, rise up, forward fold. Inhale, roll or reach to a stand, pulling the belly in. Exhale, hands to heart center. 1 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step the left leg back. This time, high crescent lunge, meaning keep the knee up. Rise. Embrace the wobble. Spread the fingers. Inhale, lift low ribs away from the waist. Exhale, draw tailbone down. Come into a twist. Left hand to the floor or a block. Right arm up towards the ceiling. Now relax your head and neck here. Inhale, telescope the ribs. Exhale, pull low belly in. Release. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, lower the knees or lower down in one piece from here, smoothing out the jagged edges. Low cobra. Inhale, lift the heart and the elbows. Exhale, pull the chest and sternum long. Downward dog. Remember to engage the shoulders, spread fingers, push back. Inhale, left foot steps up, place it down softly. Remember to embrace the wobble, push the floor away, rise up. Press the right side towards the ceiling. Soften shoulders and collarbones down. Inhale, a little more than you're used to. Exhale, pull belly button towards the spine. Twisting high lunge, right hand to the floor. Left arm up towards the ceiling. And soften the head and neck. That right shoulder likes to hike up to support the head and throat. Slide it down, using the legs more than the right hand. Inhale, circumferentially. Exhale, release, forward fold. Step up to the top of your mat. Inhale, roll or reach up to a stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, take a drink of water, setting up for the next sequence. Have your block close by, at least one. Stand at the top of your mat, hands to heart. Close the eyes. Feel or listen for your heart beating. Listening and feeling for your own aliveness. And asking yourself, what matters right now? Your to-do list, people you have to call, things you have to do or go get, that does not matter right now. For the rest of this class, your breath and the way you feel is number one, your first priority. Lift the toes, draw this energy, this vibration up from the earth. Letting it quicken your blood, brighten your bones. On your next breath in, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward and bow down into a forward fold. Walk it back to downward dog. Pause here. Bend the knees ever so slightly, and then bend the elbows coming into turbo dog. So bending the elbows and teasing them closer together. Relax the head and neck, lengthen the spine. Take just one more breath here, amping up the shoulders, feeling your upper body's strength. Then straighten the arms. Step your left foot forward, warrior two with bird wing. Align your front heel to the back arch, leveling out the pelvis. So take your left hand and bring it to your hip crease and lift it up a little bit. Notice it doesn't want to dip, you don't want it to dip down like this. Really engaging the core, feeling the sit bones, lifting the toes. Bird wing and warrior two. Palms open, spread the fingers. Squeeze the upper arm bones into your torso as you open the hands out to the side. Soften and come back to center. Inhale as you squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the back of your armpits. Exhale, bring the hands into the front of the torso. Do 3 more on your own, keeping the forearms parallel with the floor. Head over the sacrum. One more, squeezing those armpit muscles, reaching the hands back as far as possible, elbows in. And then release. Come back to center. Arms open. Reverse warrior. Bring your right hand to your thigh or the shin or calf, anywhere but the knee. Reach the left arm up at first. So we teach this in Force Yoga, so you really lengthen both sides of the body and then reach back, wanting to make the side bend long rather than crunching. Inhale, spread a breath around the heart. Exhale, squeeze right sit bone muscle. Soften the head and neck. Inhale, nourish your body with the breath. Exhale, feel for letting go. Inhale, come back up to warrior two. Extended warrior with chest opener. Left forearm on the thigh, palm open. Right arm, reach it up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. And then let it fall back and open. Opening up your armpit and pectoral muscle. Inhale, squeeze right sit bone. Exhale, soften the head and neck. Maybe even close the eyes to go inside. Push the feet down. Lift the spine up. Good, release, bring the hands back down to the floor. Step it back, downward dog. Inhale, glide forward. Exhale, lower the knees or come down in one piece from here, sliding the shoulders away from the head and neck. Inhale, low cobra, lift the heart up. Exhale, lengthen as you lower, pushing the feet down. Downward dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward, warrior two. Bird wing. Palms open, elbows into the rib cage. Tuck the tailbone, letting the hips be right underneath the ribs. Squeeze upper arm bones into the rib cage as you open the arms out to the side. Exhale, soften and come back to center. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze like I'm about to tickle you from behind. And exhale, relax the shoulders, hands come back. 3 more. Extend, open, spreading the chest and collarbones, and releasing. Continue to feel the legs and the feet. Once you're done, pause back into warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hand on your thigh, lift the right arm up and overhead, feeling length. Tall, supported posture, reaching back into your side bend. Bend your right leg so the knee stays over the ankle. Inhale, lift ribs away from the waist. Exhale, pull belly in. Relax your head and neck. Inhale, stretch your breath. Exhale, soften your jaw. Where could you use more support in this pose? Squeeze your left butt cheek. Rise back up. Warrior two with chest opener. Extended variation. Right forearm to the thigh, palm open. Left arm, reach it up. And let it float back. Slide both shoulders, especially the right, away from the throat. Keep pulling the pubic bone towards belly. Inhale deeply. Exhale, feel your heels lift the toes. Breathe in a way that brightens your skin. Imagining yourself just sparkling up. Release on exhale, come back and down to your mat, downward dog. This time, lower into your knees. Setting up for dolphin pose. Now listen carefully. Come onto your elbows. Grab opposite biceps. Checking your alignment so the elbows are right underneath the shoulders. Interlace your hands together if you're new to dolphin or shoulder tweaky or having a fragile day. If not, palms down, forearms parallel. Relax the head and neck. This is key, this next cue. Wrap shoulders towards the armpits, lifting the rib cage up away from the floor. And then again, relax the neck a second time. You can stay here, still build strength. If you want to up level, curl toes, lean back. Breathe in a way like you're supporting your strength, not holding on for your dear life. Inhale, amp up the breath. Exhale, relax the throat. Firm up your thighs. Draw the heels down. Gently lower the knees, coming out of the toes. Downward dog. Step your left foot forward for lounge lunge. Listen carefully. Lower your right knee and then take the right edge of your mat and double it up so you can bring the heel of your hand to that doubled up pad. Extend the right leg long. Wrap your left arm around your left leg, grabbing a hold of your shin. And then dipping your hips down towards the floor, dipping the right hip down to the floor. And you'll see my left shoulder hikes up towards the ear. That's okay for this pose. Oh, this is just amazing stretch on the side of my abdomen, obliques area. Inhale into the diaphragm and lungs. Exhale, reach through the right toes. Continue to use your muscles in the butt, right butt cheek, to support the rest of your body. Breathe in like your life matters. If you practice this now, you'll take it off of your mat. Don't wait for something bad to happen until your life matters, or until you make the changes to breathe in this diligent way. Go ahead and release. Coming out of lounge lunge for easy twisting lunge. Get extra padding for your knee by folding up your mat on the right side. Both legs at a 90-degree angle so you can lengthen the low back. Take your right elbow on the left thigh. Make a fist with your hand. Paper with the top hand. Draw the front foot and the back shin into the ground. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, revolve. Soften the head and neck. Test your balance. Let your breath be first priority. Inhale slowly. Exhale fully. Unravel. Twisting pigeon. Come down into your pigeon. And lean into your left sit bone. Now, with your hand, pick up your foot so that the shin is parallel to the top edge of your mat. Your back leg may be staggered a little bit, making these sort of frog legs, or my high schoolers call this happy swastika pose. Now, there's a couple options here. You can lean your sternum towards your foot and bow down like so. Or if you're having a flexible and advanced day, hook your left elbow in the arch of your foot. Bottom hand rocked, top hand paper. Either way, inhale, lengthen the spine forward. Exhale, soften the head and neck. Keep the feet active, pushing the left sit bone down, lengthening and growing the spine tall. What do you want to wring out of your body? What can you choose to let go of and melt away with these twists? Inhale, spread a breath around the center ribs and brow line. Exhale, relax the tongue and come out of the pose. Make your way back into downward dog. Inhale into plank. Exhale, flowing through, going down. Inhale, lifting the heart for low cobra. Exhale, lengthen to lower. Downward dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward, place it down gently. Lower your back knee and get extra padding for the left hand. Lounge, lunge. Wrap and grab your right shin with the right hand and lean into the left side of your hip. Letting the shoulder hike up. Reach through the toes. Inhale, fill up the belly, then the lungs and upper chest. Exhale, empty the chest, lungs, pulling the belly in gently. Inhale, feel the ribs move away from each other. Exhale, soften the space between eyebrows. Notice where it feels really good. Hone in on that. Send a breath there. Take some of that energy, that aliveness, and fan it to other parts of your body. Go ahead and release. Coming out of lunge for twisting lunge. Legs at 90 degrees. Double up the padding. Sit up. Tuck the tailbone. Elbow to the thigh, twisting to your right. Inhale, telescope the ribs. Exhale, push the left heel firmly into the ground. Soften your head and neck. How do you need to breathe to be fully present? Soften your gaze. On your exhale, release. Twisting pigeon. Sit on your right sit bone. Lengthening the spine, matching the shin so it's parallel to the top edge of your mat. Legs staggered like so. This back leg can even be straighter if that feels okay for you. Remember, sternum can come toward the foot, or elbow can come into the arch of the foot. If the elbow doesn't reach the arch of the foot, no biggie. Just fold forward. Inhale, push the right hip down. Exhale, relax the throat. Letting there be space between the top and bottom row of teeth. Where is your body feeling this? What muscles are lighting up? Hone in on where it feels really good and delightful. Exhale, let go of any struggle. This is the only thing that matters right now. Keep gifting each breath to your body and your spirit. Come out of the pose. Come onto tabletop or hands and knees for a moment. Setting up for dolphin with the palms open. Come down into elbows. Grab opposite biceps. Release, open the palms, spreading the fingers. Thumbs reach down. Now do that thing where you relax your head and neck towards the biceps and then dome out the chest, lifting the shoulder blades up away from the floor. Curl the toes. Remember, you could stay here or extend the legs. Keep the forearms straight and parallel. Press the tops of your wrists and the hands into the ground. Exhale, lean back into the legs. Keep the neck long. Inhale a little more than you're used to. Exhale, lengthen the spine, draw the tailbone up. Lift the ribcage away from the shoulders and the collarbones. Exhale, come on down. Downward dog. Walk to the top of your mat for a forward fold. Pause here. You can grab the big toes with your peace fingers, or you can come into gorilla, hands underneath the feet. Inhale and exhale, so let go. Knees can be bent. Feel for making space inside with your deep breath. Go ahead and come out of the pose and roll up to a stand. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Setting up for chair pose. Feet can stay hip width or come together. Curl the tailbone, sink down into your chair. Hands at heart center. Keep pulling the belly in, squeezing the thighs towards one another, even if the legs are still apart. So you're internally rotating the thighs, like you have a block between your legs. Twisting chair, twist to the left, elbow on the thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull low belly in, twisting the low back first. Inhale a little more. Exhale, pull belly in and feel for twisting the mid-back. Relax your neck. Lift the toes, lean into the heels. And exhale, release. Take a ragdoll in between each. Lean forward. Release your ragdoll. Roll up to a stand using the strength of your core. Rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Chair into twisting chair. Lean into it. Pause. Tuck the tailbone. Pull the belly button in. Twist to your right. Elbow on the thigh. Keep the legs parallel. Feel for it wringing out the organs and the stomach, great for digestion and bloating. Listen for your breath. Lighten the toes. One more inhale. Exhale, release, fold forward. Forward fold with neck traction. Interlace the hands, bring them to the back of the neck and squeeze the elbows into the cheeks and jawline. Hang heavy here, feeling this gentle weight on the spine, making space between the vertebrae. Breathe like you want to send breath to each vertebrae in your spine. Lighting them up one by one. Before you release, maybe caress your neck and head, upper traps, hair, scalp. Then come into a squat with the legs together. Squeezing them, lifting up, letting the blood reflow back into the heart and to other parts of the body. Using your strong legs and core, lean back into a seat. Neck release pose. Last pose before we lie down. Cross your legs. Take your left hand, squeeze the fingers and sit on your left hand. On the palm or the top of your hand, lift up through the sternum. And then relax your head and neck to the right. Maybe head falls back a little bit for more of a stretch in the front of the throat, or the head rolls forward. Inhale, brighten up your lungs. Exhale, feel for letting go, pulling the belly in. Where is the mind? And bring it back into feeling the importance of your breath. To come out of the pose, release the hand under your hips. Roll the head towards the center. With the heel of your hand, pick the head straight up. Switch the cross of your legs. Squeeze right fingers and sit on your hand. Really grounding, locking it in place. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to lean to the left. Inhale, send a breath into the hips. Let it fill up the torso. Exhale, relax the jaw and the cheeks. Inhale, grow the spine long, lifting the sternum. Exhale, soften shoulders. One more breath in. Exhale, roll the head down. Pick the head up with the heel of your hand. Open your eyes. Lie down on your backs. One more pose before Shavasana. Just checking the time. Okay. Come onto your backs. Back release pose, left ankle on the right thigh for just 4 cycles of breath. Thread the hand through, grab the shin or the hamstring. Inhale, spread a breath into the low back. Exhale, soften the neck and head. Go ahead and release. Switching sides. Right ankle pushes into the thigh. Thigh pushes into the ankle. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release into your final resting posture. If you want to take your own Shavasana, now is a great time to pause the video and set a timer. If you're continuing to listen, set yourself up in a way that supports you. Let go of being in control of your body and of your breath. Inhale like your life matters. Exhale, feel your spirit. Notice how you're breathing right now. Notice how you feel right now. And then slowly take movements that organically come up for you. And roll to one side. Rise up to a comfortable seat, keeping your head and neck relaxed. And then pick your head up with the strength of your hand and arm. Bring your hands together at heart center. Sealing our practice. Inhale, feeling your aliveness. Exhale, stay tall and long in the body. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for taking my class. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions. And I hope you have a great rest of your Twisted Tuesday. And I love you all. Bye. See you next week.